Being unmarried and childless after 40 is like an Alanis Morissette song.
Here is why. Number 1.
Never the bride, always the bridesmaid. Well, there is that, but there is also the bouquet toss. If you are an unmarried, flippin' fabulous 40-something like myself, be warned. They no longer toss the bouquet, they dedicate it to you. Unfortunately, I know this to be true, because sadly it happened to me. Just recently, in fact, I went to a wedding, and the bride handed me the bouquet. She handed it to me, and was like, "You need this way more than anyone else I know." She handed it.
Number 2.
Sometimes you get lonely, but there are always those late night wrong number phone calls. Yeah, let me explain. This very nice man called me about 7 years ago, very early in the morning, and left me a voicemail. Now, granted, it was the wrong phone number, but it never has really mattered. He just called to say, "I love you." And that's what his message said. I just called to say, "I love you." And sometimes when I'm down, I listen to it. And it makes me feel better. Update. Sadly, I went to look for said voicemail, and it's missing. It's not in my deleted file. It's nowhere. So now I need someone to call me and leave me a message and tell me they love me, so I have something to listen to when I'm lonely. Call me. I also like being told that I'm special, appreciated, and needed. Just to name a few.
Lastly, number 3.
Then there are the empty wombs of the middle-aged women. By 40, women's eggs are at a greater risk for chromosomal problems, which means this is your egg after 40. Wait for it. And by 50,
Don't worry, officer. We're not having bacon.
Any questions?
be sure to follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The World According to Lee.